Tell me, how's, like, when you decided back in the day you want to become an actor, was that easy on your family?
It always was, because I've also been very fortunate. You know, I've had very progressive parents. Mother born and raised in Mumbai. My father born in Shimla but raised in Mumbai. उस दौर में मतलब 10+2 करके पढ़ना बड़ी चीज़ होती थी. So they've always been progressive. तो and also my parents were one of those first few people who recognized my inkling for performing arts. तो स्कूल में तो हो ही गया था, क्योंकि स्कूल के टीचर्स जो थे, प्रिंसिपल्स जो थे, उन्होंने मेरे पेरेंट्स को पहले ही बता दिया था कि ही हैज़ दैट ड्राइव, बिकॉज आई वॉज डांसिंग ऑन स्टेज सिंस आई वॉज 7 years old. I was doing these minor skits, Independence Day skits or Republic Day skits, same around 7-8 years old. I have never shied away from public speaking. I would love to dance on stage.
Acha.
Haan, I've also worked with Shamak Dawar professionally.
Wow.
In SDIPA.
Yeah.
So I've done all of that. तो जब उन्होंने ही recognize की ये चीज़, तो उन्होंने कभी रोका नहीं. और एक सेकंड नेचर था, वो होता है ना कि कहते हैं कि अरे ये तो कुछ एक्टिंग ही करेगा यार, ये तो एक्टिंग ही करेगा. आई हैव ऑल्सो प्लेड अ लॉट ऑफ स्पोर्ट, सो आई हैव बीन अ टीम मैन ऑल माई लाइफ. तो दे रिकग्नाइज कि ये कुछ भी करेगा, ये एकेडमिक्स भी कर सकता है, बट इसका रुझान जो है वो थोड़ा सा
बीइंग ऑन द स्टेज है.
बीइंग ऑन द स्टेज है या एक्टिंग है. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन आई वाज अ किड, जब मैंने बाजीगर देखी थी, तो मैं बीटरूट अपने मुंह में रख के I used to chew that beetroot up and I would stand in front of the mirror and say, Madan Chopra. I would go nuts. I would go on my knees like Shah Rukh Khan and I would go do all of that, all of those things. तो वो बचपन से कीड़ा रहा है मुझे. And also I have lived in an area called Warsaw all my life.
Yeah.
Warsaw is like your Hollywood.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah.
In LA. So बचपन से I have been privy to watching superstars shooting in and around my area. मतलब संजय दत्त को हमने बचपन से देखा है शूट करते हुए. तो वहाँ पे नाइलॉन की जिस पे कपड़े सुखाते हैं, वो रस्सी लगा देते थे, तो उसके पीछे लोग खड़े होते थे. तो I would be really fascinated by it. Also because, not just because I picked it up, my grandfather, my father's father, my paternal grandfather was an actor. He was a character actor. He was in Shimla, in Gaiety Theatre. He was actor, director, producer for more than 20 years. Then somebody advised him to come to Bombay. And he did nearly 200 films as character actor in Bombay. तो उन्होंने मतलब B.R. चोपड़ा से लेके दिलीप कुमार से लेके देवानंद साहब से लेके सबके साथ उन्होंने, वो नहीं होते थे कैरेक्टर एक्टर्स, क्लासिकल कैरेक्टर एक्टर, वकील बने हैं, लॉयर बने हैं, मुनीम बने हैं, 2 सीन 3 सीन, उन्होंने वैसे काम किया. My father's generation skipped that.
Acha.
And then here I am. So maybe it was that genetic calling. पता नहीं क्या था. It could play a part because I believe that genetics do play a part in certain things.
Maybe genetics, but see, this is why family is also such an important conversational thing, because it begins there. Like it began with your grandpa.
My grandfather was awarded by the first president of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, All India Dramatics में he's a gold medalist.
That's what I mean. और उनके लिए भी शायद उससे पहले कहीं गलती से start हुआ हो. The lineage of a man's destiny begins there.
Begins there.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We were driving past Ville Parle and there is a Air India or Indian Airlines का ना colony, which is where my mom was. She used to live for the first 15 years of her life.
अच्छा.
Right? And my mom's side of the family had a specific value code, and every time about to make a decision, it's a very strict, no nonsense, we don't indulge in any kind of corruption, kind of very, very strict value code. Anytime I'm making decisions, I always think, what would Nana ji do? And that's what I mean, like you are inheriting not just your genetic code but also cultural code directly from
the value system.
The value system. And it's so interesting how what you end up doing was shaped by people 3 generations ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
एंड साइंस भी कहता है कि जो आपकी जेनेटिक कोडिंग है वो 11 जनरेशन तक रहती है. वो 11 जनरेशन आफ्टर 11 जनरेशंस देयर इज अ न्यू कोडिंग दैट इज जनरेटेड. तो सच्ची है ना यार. आई मीन अगर हेल्थ भी अगर हेरिडिटरी में आ जाती है, इफ एनीवन हैज अ हार्ट एलिमेंट, यू आर फार मोर ससेप्टेबल टू हार्ट एलिमेंट्स. माइग्रेन जैसी चीज़ भी आ जाती है यार.
राइट.
तो मतलब कुछ तो होगा.
Isn't your, like, the cinema world that you're part of right now very different from the cinema world you were seeing back? But wasn't that the era of superstars and like a specific kind of an actor, and now that's not the case? You find that?
Very pertinent question, but a lot of it was shaped by my mother. I'll tell you why. Yes, superstars. My mother was one of those girls when, you know, even before I was born, my parents and my older brother were living in an area called Juhu Janki Kutir, जो पृथ्वी थिएटर के बगल में है.
I know.
My mother would be standing on the balcony just to get a glimpse of Shashi Kapoor. That's how nuts she was for him. But there was an alternate side to her. Sikhni, Punjabi speaking Sikhni would sit at home and watch Satyajit Ray Bengali films or Rishikesh Mukherjee movies, or she would watch, she would watch Hollywood movies like Grease and Saturday Night Fever and all of that, who would listen to ABBA, Boney M,
Right.
Bee Gees. तो influx of different cultures हमेशा रहा है. So as a young boy, I have also seen the Bazigars and the Dars of it, but I've also seen the Appu trilogy. I've also seen art house cinema. I've also seen like Nasir Sahab. My mother raving about Nasir Sahab and Shabana ji. तो वो मेरा एक रुझान नहीं कह सकते, एक्सपोजर कह सकते हैं. रुझान मेरा 2003 में हुआ जब मैंने मकबूल देखी.
अच्छा.
तो मैं नेशनल कॉलेज का स्टूडेंट हूँ बांद्रा में.
हाँ.
मेरे कॉलेज के ठीक पीछे बॉम्बे का सबसे बड़ा थिएटर है, विच इज़ गेटी गैलेक्सी. 5 मिनट के वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस पे है. तो मैंने वहाँ पे जब मकबूल देखी तो मेरा दिमाग उड़ गया. अच्छा, शेक्सपियर तब तक पता था कौन है, बट कभी पढ़ा नहीं था, आज भी नहीं पढ़ा है. मैंने अगले दिन जाके दोबारा देखी. एंड दैट वाज व्हेन आई रियलाइज्ड कि दिस इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ सिनेमा.
This being?
The kind of cinema that Maqbool is.
Right.
The unconventional actors, the
Right.
performances, the narrative style, everything.
This non-glamorous,
This non-glamorous, very real,
Yeah.
rooted, incredible performances like Irfan Sahab, you have Nasir Sahab, you have Om Puri, you have Pankaj Kapoor Sahab, you have Tabu, you have the music that you're hearing from someone like a Vishal Bharadwaj, वो मतलब इतना unheard था. The treatment of that film, that kind of really encapsulated me. And that is when my affinity for realism started taking shape. And I was like कि नहीं, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. Let alone this would be the future. Yes, that was my gut feeling, but this is what I want to do. I identify with this kind of cinema. As much as I've been dancing on stage,
Right.
as much as I am working with Shamak Davar at that point in time, when I am forming these opinions and judgments and sort of just taking life as it comes, I identified कि यही होगा. So even when I started doing TV, I'm a part of Balika Vadhu. It's one of the biggest television shows in the history of Indian television.
Right.
पर वहाँ पे भी कभी मैंने कन्वेंशनल होने की कोशिश नहीं की. कोशिश की तो अनकन्वेंशनल होने की. मैंने 10 साल टीवी किया यार. उसमें भी जब लोग आके ये कहते रहे कि यार तुम टीवी एक्टर की तरह एक्टिंग नहीं करते, because that was the aspiration. I do not want to bracket myself as a TV actor. I want to give an immersive experience to my audiences, and that's how it started.
So you saw Maqbool, and Maqbool truly shaped the way you were like, मेरे को ऐसा सिनेमा करना
मेरे को ऐसा सिनेमा करना है, मुझे ऐसा सिनेमा पसंद है.
हाँ.
I like watching such stuff.
हाँ.
And then मतलब फिर then I dug up, फिर पुरानी फिल्में भी थी. Then फिर मैंने एक परिंदा एक फिल्म देखी थी.
Right.
And I was so fortunate that I ended up working with that director, Vidhu Vinod Chopra. We did 12th Fail together.
Right.
These were path-breaking films. Like even when Parinda came in 1989, it was a path-breaking film.
Guys, if you're interested in more content like this where it actually makes you think and explore how you think inside your head, dude, subscribe, man.